The Vancouver Asahi baseball team was formed as early as in 1914. That is 100 years ago in the area of Vancouver. Known to the Japanese immigrant residents as Pawerugai, at the turn of the 20th century, a community of Japanese immigrants had formed near Hastings Mill, which hired Asian immigrant workers. The Asahi team played in Vancouver's industrial leagues for some 27 years until 1941. And why did they quit in 1941? Well, Canada was already participating in the Atlantic War at this time against Germany and Italy, and Japanese Canadians were giving support through purchases of victory bonds. With the attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese military, all persons of Japanese ancestry, whether naturalized Canadians or born in Canada, as most of the Asahi players and their families were at this time, labeled enemy aliens. And they were forced to leave their homes, jobs, and all personal properties and sent to government-prepared internment campsites. Dissenters, that is, those who didn't comply, were sent to prisoner of war camps in Ontario for the duration of the war. In 1945, even as the war had ended, they were again forced to move to the east of the Rockies or deported to Japan, not allowed to return to British Columbia. Restrictions of movement were not lifted until 1949. And so the Asahi baseball team were never able to play together again as a team.
I'm actually very, very proud to be here and to witness the revival of a legendary team, the Asahi, obviously. It's something that I think makes each and every one of us really proud to be of Japanese descent, but also to be Canadians. The spirit that these baseball players exhibited post World War II is legendary.
We want to make a club, so we're going to be the Canada or Canadian Nikkei Youth Baseball Club, and we want to be open to everybody. Doesn't matter, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Australian, anybody can join the club, man or woman, boy or girl, could be any age, and we want to have a mini team that we can create and travel to the States, travel to Japan, play around the Lower Mainland. We just want to have a club to do training, so anybody can join it. That's the whole idea. So we're not going to be the Asahi team, we're going to be a baseball club, and the teams that we put out there are going to be the Asahi teams that we put out there.
I wish I could be back to your age again, you know. I'm 92 right now, but it comes to baseball ground, I'd sure like to play again. Please don't forget about fair play and the sportsmanship all the time. And thank you very much for everybody. Thank you.